Can you just start? How are you feeling coming off that dead on the right side?
I'm gonna be fine. A lot of ice baths ahead of me. That's all. I'll be straight.
What was the injury?
Quad confusion. That's all.
When did it first happen? Is it something that's been nagging you, or?
I've been nagging me a little bit, but he just got a clean shot on it. That's all it was. It's just a little bruise.
Yeah.
I'll be straight.
Kenny, on Saturday we saw Dejon make some plays. Just what have you seen from him and what he can bring in this run game?
He's a dynamic running back. I think he can do it all as well. He can catch, he can run between the edges, run outside the line. He's very strong, lower body, you know what I'm saying? He can definitely run through people and whatever. And very shifty and all that. So like I've been seeing that ever since he got on campus and stuff like that. So it's really not surprising to me.
Obviously, Lad had a tough day, but what were you guys just telling him on the sideline just to get back in it? Because it's obviously uncharacteristic for him, and you guys are going to need him later on. So.
Definitely. Just to keep his composure, that's all it is. Like, we got 4 identity words here, and composure one of them. So we just had to tell him to pull that card out. Just try to stay focused and know it was a tough game for him, like you said, but definitely had to pull out his composure card to stay calm and cool and collect. But he's going to be all right for this week.
Where did that come from, just the composure card, just pulling it out? Where did all that start?
Just it's like I said, it's one of our words, identity words here and stuff like that. So like you see him had a game like he had, he was going a little rough on him, some stuff like that. So we just had to tell him to pull it out so he can stay calm and collect and worry about the next play, don't worry about what happened in the past already. So that's all that area.
What does Marcus Rosemary-Jacksaint bring to this offense?
Say that again.
What does Marcus Rosemary-Jacksaint bring to this offense?
He's a dynamic receiver. I mean, he can catch consecutive catches and stuff like that. He can run routes. He can do it all. I really think once we get him more involved in the offense, it's going to be, the offense can really go to another level.
And then his blocking ability, when you have guys like him, guys like Darnell, Brock, that not just dynamic as pass catchers, but also in screening guys like that. How much does that just sort of help elevate the sort of morale of the offense as a whole?
It's going to, like I said, it's going to be able to allow us to go to the next level and stuff like that. The way he block and the perimeter blocking and stuff like that, and get to the edge, it allow us to get running backs. I know for myself to get to the edge and stuff like that. It's just going to make us go to the next level and stuff like that. So when they see other teams see our wide receivers doing that and us being able to make plays, explosive plays like that, also our wide receivers making blocks. Because it's not the one who got the balls, the blocks out there. You said Darnell getting the play started and stuff like that. So it's just going to take us to the next level.
Kenny, how do you think the running backs are performing so far this season after 4 games? And kind of look at the big picture.
I think we're doing pretty well actually. We've been able to run the ball. I wouldn't say have we liked to run the ball, but we've been able to run the ball in between the tackles and outside and stuff like that. I think we've been doing really well, catching it and stuff like that, doing our jobs. And that's what we're going to need on this team, for everyone to do our job and do their jobs, and so that we can go back to where it was last year and stuff like that. So.
About Brockman's how many jet sweeps he's been pulling off.
Say that again?
About Brock Bowers, how many jet sweeps he's been pulling off.
That has to go with blocking, wide receivers blocking and stuff like that. But Brock Bowers is a dynamic player. Like he can do it all. I see it. He definitely is a spectacular player. I just love playing with him, love being out on the field with him. What he brings to this team is just amazing.
Talking about the run game, what areas do you want to see improvement in what's left of the season?
As a running back, just being able, getting those long runs and stuff like that. That has to come with being patient and stuff like that as well too. So it's gonna come definitely by the way we practice and compete throughout the week. It's definitely gonna come. So there's no doubt in my mind about
What do you
that.
mean being patient?
Being patient on some of the long runs and stuff like that to come out. So like being patient running the ball throughout the holes and being able to get on the long runs. I mean, we've been having decent runs, just being able to finish it and stuff like that.
Is it a vision thing?
Not really. I wouldn't say a vision thing. Just really us, getting down here really fast. That's all it is. Just get down here vertical. That's all it is. Not really a vision thing. Hitting the hole, hitting the gaps that's there. So I really think that getting vertical downhill, that running game, do what it should. Yeah, I should say.
Coach Smart said that Kent State presented a different front. What kind of problems did that present, and how did you guys work past that during the game?
They just, we expected them to be a 3 down look. They came out 4 down, switching it up every now and then. That, we just had to adapt off that. It really wasn't doing anything that we wouldn't expect besides that. We were 4 down and 3 down, so we was able to go out there and adapt to the what they brought out there and showed us and stuff like that. So I think he did a good job. Just got to go back to the books this week. Get ready for Missouri.
Missouri's coming off a game where they had a bunch of tackles for loss, really didn't let Auburn run the ball. Is there anything, if you've got the chance to look at Missouri, that stands out about how they have stopped Auburn?
Repeat that question
Yeah,
again.
Missouri's coming off a game, they did a really good job of stopping Auburn's running game. Is there anything that has stood out to you, getting ready for Missouri, about how they play against you?
Really, I'm going to dial in today, actually, so I'll know more about them today. But I think that they're a good team as an SEC opponent, so every SEC team is going to bring their best shot, definitely. So it's going to be a hard game for us to go out there and compete like we're doing this week. Stay focused and buy into our standard, and the game should fall into how we want it.
You're on the punt return or punt block team, right?
Say that again?
You're not on the punt return or punt block team, right?
Nah, I'm not on the punt return. I'm on the punt.
What's it like as an offense to get ready to go out there and then back-to-back weeks they fake punt, stay on the sidelines?
Fake punt?
Yeah.
You said what it's like to be on the offense and
Yeah,
do the fake
you're not
punt?
going out there when the team does a fake punt against you.
I mean, when they call third down, punt alert, we all ready to go out there on the field and ready to go out there and give it, execute for that drive and stuff like that. So when that punt fake, the punt happened, it don't really do anything for us. We just have to go sit back down and let the defense go back out there and get another stop and stuff like that. So that's all I do.
Kenny, Coach Smart talked about Branson and what he's brought to the table. What has stood out to you, and how do you feel like he can help the rest of these backs go out there and play?
He's definitely a complete back in my eyes. I think he can run the ball to the edges. He's big, strong, fast, he can catch and stuff like that. So he's just a young growing up in the room right now, but he definitely can bring a lot to this running back room, especially us being a little banged. But right now, we definitely being like a lot dialed in into mentally and stuff like that. That's all it is. I'll say for him.
For you personally, Kenny, what's the most enjoyable thing about going on the road for an SEC game?
What's the most
Enjoyable thing for you personally as far as going on the road
just to
for
be
an
able to
SEC
compete
game?
against another SEC opponent. I love to compete. So going out there and we know it's going to be a physical, hard game, especially at one of our first late night games. So it's going to be a little chilly. So just going out there be able to compete and adapt to all the different adversities and stuff like that. You should say. So just being able to go out there and have fun.
When you know you're going into a hostile environment, talk about how does the focus change? Does it need to change for games like that?
Well, like I said, every SEC team is going to be a tough opponent and stuff like that. So just going out throughout the week is basically what we do. Be able to dial in, be prepared for that. Saturday, just everything is going to happen throughout the week. Saturday coming should be second. I don't know what I was
Second nature.
for. It should be, picking like that. No, you shouldn't be able to think like that. Because we already did it throughout the practice and stuff like that. So that's all it is.
Kenny, I was talking to Jordan Davis, and after a couple of games, he said that you uphold the RBU title. Playing for a school that has that title, and what kind of pride do you take in playing for RBU?
It's a lot of pride. Like I said, I've been waiting patient for my whole career here at Georgia. So the pride that I got in this is just, I want to go out there and do my best to go out there and help my team be successful and stuff like that. So for me to be in a position now, to be that leading back right now, I just thank God who allowed me to be in a position and stuff like that. So just continue to work hard throughout the week. Be that running back that Georgia always had and stuff like that. So that's all.
Before the first game of the season, I talked to DeAndre Swift, and he was entering Mercedes-Benz Stadium. He told me, I cannot wait. He literally said, I cannot wait to see Kenny play today. And obviously, he's doing really well in the NFL. Hearing things like that from guys, and I'm sure you'll learn a little bit from Deontay. What does that mean to you?
It means a lot, it's for, like you said, he's been doing well in the league, for someone like that, mention that about me, so it means a lot. I played with him for a year, and I learned a little, like you said, I learned a little stuff, things about that with him, being able to play with him. So just being able to play with him, it taught me little things on how to run the ball, how to, different cuts and making stuff like that, so I just, thank God for that. That's a blessing. I look at it as.
Kenny, when you got hit on the leg and came out of the game the other day, oh my gosh, it looked really bad. Can you just talk about that hit? It is your thigh, not your knee, and
Nah, it's not my knee.
did it hurt as bad as it looked like it did?
It definitely, I wouldn't say it hurt as bad, but it definitely put some pain in that during the game. I got that adrenaline running and stuff like that, so it wasn't as bad as it looked. I was able to walk and stuff like that after a while, give it a little time and get on the bike. I was able to, get that movement back in there. So I'll say I just got to be in that cold water now this week. That's all.
But you're fine.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just got to be in that water. Yes, sir.
You got, is that it?
No problem.